Alright, so let's take off the friend and foe colors. We can see Viper playing in... no, that's not Viper, my bad. This is MbL playing in purple. Here he's using the username TheViper+MbL. So just remember, purple is MbL. And the map, well, it is the Masters of Arabia 2v2. It's a green generation of Arabia, could probably point that out. And the players are, at this point, I might go a little bit slower. We're at minute 10 now. We can see a Drush coming up from MbL. And well, as the Celts, obviously a Drush is always a good idea. Let's take a quick look at his map. So, front gold, but I think he can connect the cliff here to the forest. He can wall off here as well and actually have a very nice and safe map. But it looks like he's not super interested in that. He's going for his men-at-arms. I always say Drush, but nowadays Drush doesn't really, you know, hit the nail on the head. It is actually more men-at-arms in feudal age. I mean, we've seen the feudal age time. So this is what MbL is doing. Let's reveal the map and take a look at Viper's base. Viper playing as the Goths here, and yeah, he has the barracks front shielding his main gold nicely. Here you can see the houses, how he protects his base. Towards the back, he's not interested yet in walling, or maybe not at all. Placing his militia here on the hill, that is always smart, you know, the hill bonus is huge. You don't just get plus 25 if you're, you know, on a higher level, but the opponent, or, you know, the unit, will get 25 less attack. So a hill bonus makes it a difference of 50% actually. So that is big. Alright. Then the opponents, we have Zuppi here in blue, playing as the Huns. His map, well, he went for the forward forest, well, but he is also in the back, so he can always leave if he has to. Now, Viper moving in. 4 men-at-arms and a spearman, quite a few archers there from Huns, which is, well, I wouldn't say uncommon, but we see a lot of scouts from Huns, and here it is full archers, as it seems. Yeah, here the villagers, that's quite a few here for this early stage of the game. Right, and then in purple we have TheMax, playing as the Spanish. Now, that's an interesting one. Completely different civilizations here, and let's see how this plays out. I have to admit, this was very spontaneous. I thought they were supposed to play on Friday, so it's like, forgive me if I don't know the settings for every single game here. I'll just, you know, cast this play by play, like see what happens and try to analyze as good as possible, you know, given the circumstances. Right. Bye-bye spearmen. And what do we see in blue here? Oh, the archers moving forward, trying to attack Viper from the back. Will Viper see this? Will he see this? No, he does not see it. Let's use the unit spy. He does not see it coming. Now he sees it. He could... yeah, he's... Wow. Like... For a split second, the archers entered the line of sight and Viper reacted immediately. Nice one. But there are skirmishers waiting, of course, so the archers can't do too much. Let me go chat off, because there's quite a few people watching this actually live on Woolly. And yeah. So these archers now. Nice micro again from Viper. Okay, let's go with a revealed map again. Quite some walls here coming up from TheMax, and he's walling here to be safe. He didn't even scout, you know, if this is open or not. These 2 trees actually block the way, but he built a house anyway just to be safe. And here come the scouts. So this is the plan from Team Finland to double Viper. And now, I don't want to make jokes, you know, MbL, like you can ignore him, but we'll have to see how this goes, because if you leave MbL alone for, well, too long, then he will grow really strong as a Celts player here. We all know how strong a boom from Celts is. Alright, and I was catching up a little, but now I think I'll go regular speed again. Like this. And MbL going forward, which is a good idea. We can see Market Blacksmith, Castle Age is coming up. Bloodlines also for the max. Well, with Spanish that is not too much of a surprise. Well, I mean, what can you do in Castle Age as a Spanish? You can go for Conquistadors or Knights, you know? Archers are not that great because they don't get the crossbow upgrade. Did I update this, the title on Twitch? I think I did not. But I'll try to... yeah, no, I'll focus on the game and then do that between the games. Alright. Good, archers moving forward. Crossbow finished now. And let's see how much MbL can do here. Well, he did the smart thing and went on this side here. So the tower cannot reach him, and he's covering quite a few farms actually. This is 5 farms and killed... oh no. This looks like purple units to me. Okay. Here, well, the ranged units from Zuppi trying to harass again the wood line there, but no, Viper is ready for it, and the front here seems pretty much walled. I mean, it is just one line of palisades, you know, 25 HP. You can go through there, especially with crossbowmen, it takes no time. And then going back to the base of the max. Well, 2 knights chasing these few units. Should be no problem here. But still, MbL, I think, could have added a little bit more pressure. He was just sending, you know, units in one by one and then harassing the gold a little. After 24 minutes, that is not an awful lot. But I'm pretty sure these guys have a plan. They have a strategy for this rather important game. I mean, it is the losers bracket final. The team that loses this match, this best of 7, will drop out from the tournament. And how much of a shame would that be? After playing, you know, a tournament over weeks and months, then you drop out in the losers bracket final, you know, just so close before the grand final. And so yes, there's quite something on the line here for both teams. And I know if you read the name The Viper, then you think, ah yeah, they got this. Well, Zuppi and TheMax are both from Finland. They play via TeamSpeak, and these guys know what they're doing. Force to be reckoned with, to be honest. Alright. Question from the chat. The casting is archived? Yes. It's all the videos here get stored on Twitch, and they will be forwarded to YouTube as well. So the streams, you know, the casting gets archived as well. Question from the chat. Is this live? Yes, it is. We just heard of it like a couple of minutes ago, and I quickly set up the scoreboard. Oh well, since there is a pause now, I can fix the title quickly on Twitch. Give me a few seconds, guys.
Microphone muted.
And we're back. I hope this worked, so people don't, you know, get confused. And here a siege workshop got denied by these ranged units here from Zuppi, crossbowmen and cavalry archers. And if you're wondering why the game is stuttering a little bit, it is actually synchronizing. You know, I joined when they were at minute 19 or so, and then I went, you know, a bit slower so we don't miss everything in Dark Age and Early Feudal. And now they had a pause, so everything is utterly out of sync. But don't think of it as a bad thing that the game is gonna crash. No, it's just gonna take a moment to get into sync again, and then the game will run smooth. I mean, I could manipulate it a little here and go speed 50 and then it's smooth again, but no, let's actually just catch up here. You see, I've caught up. It's gonna stutter a little bit. Here comes the chat from the pause, and then the game is going to continue smooth. Not easy to explain all this, but as you can see, it does what it's supposed to. It gets you in sync with the spectator server, and now we're able to watch everything nicely. Good. Now here, defensive tower, Viper was forced to abandon his wood line. Forward town center at main gold, I like that. But again, the wood for or the forests for Viper look rather easy to target. With enough range. I'm not sure if you place a few crossbowmen here, for example, or here, you should be able to reach these villagers. I think so. And another town center coming up. So yeah, Viper really wants to shield off the front. I mean, there's the main gold, stone, another gold and stone. So yeah, tons of resources in this rather tiny area. And then some raiding here, as we can see. Then, ooh, better watch this side. Better watch this side. Will he get another shot out? Well, got 2 units there. Oh, but another one. Nice. Nice for Zuppi. And the score between Zuppi and Viper is pretty astonishing right now, if you ask me. 5,000 against 3,000, well, let's say 700. Zuppi with a big advantage here against the Viper. And the max, 3,700 against 4,000, well, soon 200. So MbL, this is what I was, you know, worried about a little here for Team Finland. If MbL gets a lot of time to boom up, then we will see probably Vote Raiders. And here, Scale Mail Armor is coming up, Pikeman upgrade is coming up, probably to deal with Paladins, because Huns in Imperial Age, they usually transition to Paladins, you know, from Cavalry Archers in Castle Age over to Paladins in Imperial. Alright. And this is a nice hill, a very nice hill for Zuppi. He can sit on this hill forever, even though, you know, skirmishers are a good counter against cavalry archers. With 1 or 2 mangonels mixed in, these skirmishers won't stand up too long. Okay, now MbL trying to help, but lost a few units and more units. Not a good engagement. 1 more snipe, come on. 1-for-1 trade. This was well played there, well microed by Viper. And now there's knights from the max. Look at that. Just a sec. Okay, sorry. Now I can actually see the chat and what you guys are saying. I think that is useful. Like if there's any issue or whatever, then let me know. But as far as I can see, everything's going smooth here. And well, MbL doing the right thing. He's getting out pikemen. He's defending his base, and he has so many town centers really. Well, but he's not watching his farmers there. And now the Max is in the wood line. That's gonna cost him another few units there. Back to Viper. Oh, what an ambitious castle here. If this castle goes up, then Viper is in real trouble. It's up almost 50%. Let's actually take an exact look at this. So, switching point of view from Zuppi. And... no, sorry, I misclicked. This was Viper, and I want Zuppi, actually. So, 60% even, yeah. I thought it's like a bit more than 50, but it's 60% up. Oh boy. And 3 workshops coming up. Castle still on almost through 2000 now. Well, let's say 1700 HP. Will he try to push? Castle push? You know, castle pushing is when you build one castle after another to gain ground and to push your enemy away from resources, like here in this case. 2 golds, stones. He should not lose this castle though. That would cost him 200 stone at least. At least. He should delete it. If it really goes down, or what's the plan here? Will he just, you know, finish and then move on to the next one? It looks like it. Maybe he wasn't watching it for a second. Okay, he deleted it. Yes, that was the best thing to do in this situation, I think. And cavalry archers now from Zuppi raiding MbL, while MbL is actually sending his units over to Viper. And these are heavy cavalry archers, so it doesn't look like Zuppi's actually transitioning into paladins. Let me think again. Yes, of course, because Spanish will go for paladins, right? You should always think in team combos and combination. So if for Spanish, probably the best idea in Imperial is to go for paladins, and Huns actually get a very nice ranged unit in Imperial, you know, heavy cav archers. Then yeah, this makes a lot of sense to me right now. And Team Norway, well. MbL will probably upgrade to Halberdier and lose more farmers, or that's what it looks like right now. Yeah, nice position, sitting between the houses as well, if there's, you know, any knights coming trying to defend that. But ooh, this looks costly. Let's put it like that. It looks costly for MbL. Not saying, you know, this is GG or anything, but losing villagers is never good. Never a good thing. It is probably too late to set up a bet, but I will set up a bet for the next game, okay? I promise. Everything today is so chaotic. So chaotic, sorry guys, but yeah. What can you do? I mean, this is...
You can do like me, baby, I'm singing in the rain.
Katsuni, you are a true sunshine, aren't you? No,
I'm catching up with the game, and I just joined, cool. And it's going in full speed. Yeah. So how is it so far?
Interestingly enough, they have completely different civilizations, and they doubled Viper, like Team Finland doubled Viper in feudal and castle, and MbL had some time to boom up, but then the Max ran into MbL as well and raided a little. I think MbL should have walled. Honestly, if your enemy doesn't touch you over 20 minutes, you should wall. And now, well, Zuppi, I don't know, is it just a civilization? You know that Huns are just so much stronger with a boom and economy, but Zuppi pulled so far ahead of Viper, and I mean, this is what we're looking at right now. And at what minute are you, Katsuni?
Me, I am in 40, almost 40.
Yeah, then I will spoil it, because Viper,
sure, go.
Viper and MbL have just called it. Game is over. Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming out. I mean, I don't want to keep the players in.
Yeah. The
this is it, man.
it resumes anyway automatically, I think. But we can quickly take a look. Yeah, it resumes automatically. The two castles here were dangerously close to the golds from Viper, and then Imperial Age, trebuchets, heavy cav archers, and you know, with Goths you need a very big food economy, and Viper tried that. He dropped as many farms as he possibly could, I guess, but he got raided a lot. He got doubled, have to say that. I mean, if you get doubled, not even the Viper can take that easily. And yeah, so this is how it went, more or less. Clicking through the achievements. What does it say here? Yeah, 100.
Something again. Thank you, Dead Gone, for the support, man. I got another $5
That's
donation.
Cool.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
cool.
you, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
And sorry, I don't have the alerts for Kotsuni.
Yeah, I have it mine enabled, so I could hear it because I didn't close the OBS. I wanted to mention, right? Because come on, it's great. It's great, and I really do appreciate it. Sorry, man. Go on.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to say 141 villagers max for Zuppi. Now that sounded weird because we have a player called the Max, but you know, peak 141, and for Viper it was only 59. That's less than double the villagers. So let's go back. There's something small to fix here in my in-game background. Can quickly do that anyway. So we go to the overlay, full screen overlay, pick this one, and it's gonna look a little bit nicer next time. And then what else was missing? I think the Voobly logo, so we don't forget where we are. Like without the Voobly logo, I always think it's Game Ranger. It's just like that. So, and then no, joking of course. And yep, this looks nice, and we can go back to the game room. Now I have to position the game room a little bit, but we'll be fine. I've done it before, can do it again, no harm. Where's the title? Here's the title. This looks good enough, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Now I can move this down a little.
You can play with this layout quite a bit.
Beautiful.
It's great.
Beautiful. Right. And I even managed to get Spotify to work. What shall we listen to? Oh god, I play the song always, but I like it. Sorry if your ears just exploded. I hope it wasn't too bad. But this should be alright.
Ah yeah.
And a bet. I promised a bet, didn't I?
Yeah,
let's do that. Let's do that quickly. Oh no, I think the game is launching. Does not matter. So